Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 18 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. Hello, Soren.
Hello.
How are you?
Getting my stream back up.
I see you managed to break all the things that were related to my things.
Did I break anything?
I'm feeling like you broke things. What were you doing with my cabling? Because it was working beautifully, and then you showed up.
Like I said, it doesn't know about fluids yet on the subnet. And then my stream died.
Oh.
You decided to go live at this moment.
I did, because you needed to be trolled.
Okay, I'll just ignore you for the moment and let you try to figure it out while I try to fix this.
Okay. First off, I want to figure out how much life essence we have in the A system, because it's saying 0 buckets, but I feel like it's lying. Soren's fixing things, don't mind him.
It doesn't know about the fluids on the subnet because it doesn't use the fluid interface yet.
Okay.
So we're sending, it knows about items on this line, right? So
okay.
I had to add an interface and a storage bus.
I thought the ME drive had both items and...
The drive does. The subnet can only send one type. So I'm going to tell it about both in a moment.
Okay. You do whatever you think you're doing, because it's wrong. But I'm going to turn the lights off and watch a massive number of monsters show up, in theory, which didn't happen because the lights didn't turn off because Soren.
Stop playing redstone there. That was the bug we found.
Okay.
Use the cable.
Yeah, but the cable doesn't react to the level
Then
emitter.
you need to point it to that block and then it'll receive it.
Point the lever to that block?
No, the output emitter. It'll power the block and then it'll be fine.
You sure?
In a moment. Let me fix this and then I'll be...
You fix your stream and I'll fix the cabling. That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Alright, that's never going to work anyway, because it doesn't know about liquids.
I know, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, Soren broke it all.
I'm fixing it.
See, the way I envisioned starting this episode, is you being like, Dyer, your wither skeleton thing is awesome. I got all the wither skeleton skulls I need now, and it's so automated and perfect.
It's so amazing.
And it's working beautifully, and everything's great. But instead, it's nothing works, it's all broken, because Soren somethinged. But no. Go back and fix... Okay, your stream is back, so I assume you're good now.
I'm working on it now. Yep.
Soren did something, and now nothing worked. Like, it was working perfectly when I logged off. Alright, so Nether Star Generator generates 96 million RF at 40,000 RF a tick. Right? So you don't need an 8x generator. You don't need anything faster than what you currently have. Right?
I don't even... What now? What?
You don't need anything faster than what you currently have.
Not yet.
Well, unless you want to... Do you want to make a 64x generator? Because that would be
Is that a
insane.
question?
I mean, like, I can see why you would maybe want to do that, but... Now, my question is, isn't there Nether Star blocks?
There is, but it will not go in that system. I tried.
Did you try?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you tried?
My stream made me try.
Alright, because that was the first thing I wanted to try. Sadly, it does not work. Okay.
We were like, oh. Also, your system is back online.
And working perfectly again?
Well, depending on how much you told this thing to work.
I told it to work perfectly, and that's what it was doing.
This is not a programming language where you can just import perfect.run.
It was there already. It was already perfect.
All right, so we're just waiting on 330,000?
200.
30. Yeah, 200.
200 buckets.
Yeah, so 25,000 left.
Yeah. So there's the reinforced watering can under there is doing an awesome job of making things spawn very quickly. And things actually spawn faster than the millibuckets are used by the wither spawner. So it's actually pretty slick. So what exactly did you... I don't even understand.
So, okay, look to your right, real quick. You see that
Okay.
storage, the interface on the
Yeah.
right? The storage bus interface on the right can only send items.
Okay.
The interface and storage bus on the left can send fluids.
Okay.
So that tells this network here, the one with the terminal and your emitter, hey,
Okay.
this is how much fluid is in that network.
Okay.
So it can access both.
Okay. I
Right?
guess.
So we needed
Maybe.
at least one more channel on this system to be able to export trash.
Fun times?
Yep. Sometimes I feel like you're just overly confused and trying to just say yes quickly.
Well, what I'm trying to understand is why the fluid amount isn't increasing.
Where'd that terminal go?
I feel like you're lying about how your system works.
Did you pick up the fluid terminal?
I did.
Just plug it on that line real quick and let's see how much that's actually in it.
Yeah, 217 buckets. And this thing should be emitting a redstone signal, and it's not.
Well,
So
the
once
system
again, I'm
knows
going to
about it.
repeat. I don't know what you did, but everything was working
The
great.
system knows about it. This is weird. This is prefaced with, I don't want to use this, and Dara's like, let's use it!
It was working great until you started subnetting things and such.
Are you sure it was working great, or is it only working from what you perceived, and then you just marked it as working perfectly?
Look, I'm going to ask the YouTube commenters to comment as to whether or not this was a perfectly working system last episode. Yeah. You know what? The fluid storage monitor is not updating correctly.
The storage monitor never updated on the previous instance.
Well, maybe it's because you're using subnets. Whatever we had before, it was working great.
Right, which is a bug on that side. It's supposed to be working with subnets because the terminal works. The
Okay.
terminal works correctly.
I don't know what to tell you.
Neither do I. Why is this emitter? Emitter, please.
Correct. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not working. It should be emitting, and it's not. I'm turning the lights on manually.
Okay, and I'll try to get this working.
See, guys, this is what happens. Direwolf had a perfect system, and then Soren showed up.
Yeah, that's it.
That pretty much is it. So I had an idea.
I just made it come on by placing a block next to it,
Okay.
which means this thing's not updating regularly.
It was when I was using it. Alright, you have fun with that. Should we, like, redo our base's power with nether stars?
Just as long as the power system is somewhere other than our main area.
Right, like I could build like a remote power area that like is connected with the like the infinite RF per tick stuff. Because this generates 96 million RF at 40,000 RF a tick. So if we got the 64x nether star generator, that would be an extremely, extremely large amount of RF per tick. Like that would blow big reactors out of the water. In terms of RF per tick.
Like that would be much more than big reactors.
Right, like right now it's competing with big reactors. A 64X would be like stupid and hilarious. Like what I'm thinking is we do this. You ready? Hold on, I got an idea. Capacitor bank. Vibrant capacitor bank requires this stuff. Vibrant alloy, octadic, alright, electrical steel. Do you know how to make electrical steel? You don't, but I could teach you. You can make all that stuff though, right? Yes. Start. What do you need? Vibrant crystal? Just vibrant alloy around an emerald. How are we for emeralds? Not quite yet there, but we'll be there in a moment.
So apparently the fluid emitter only knows about something in between 170,000 and 180,000 fluid.
Explain.
If I set the emitter to be looking for something over 180,000, it'll turn off. I'm looking for 170,000, it'll turn on. So it's not getting updated, but the terminal's getting updated. This is back to the...
Yeah, the same bug that the terminal has.
No, not terminal, storage monitor.
Yeah,
the terminal above it is updating correctly. So if the mod was working correctly, this would be working.
Go on.
Because this is the same thing that we do for items in most cases.
Okay.
You just don't see it because I hide all the cables from you.
Okay. Sweet. We have a pulverizer hooked up on here, right? Yes. Cool. Yeah, I have a neat idea, Soren. What if we built like a giant capacitor bank and like infinite RF protect cables and a 64x Nether star generator?
Sounds good to me.
So you encode that pattern, and then encode that pattern, and then encode that pattern, and the only other thing we need left is electrical steel, which is silicon, coal, and iron powder. Cool. So do we know how to make silicon? We do not, but we will teach it. Electrical steel is dust. Do we know how to make coal dust? No. Pulverized coal. Did I teach this thing how to make this? I did, right? So this will work. 251 becomes 252, and then we're good. Cool. All right. So then we need one of you. I don't want two of you. Iron times 2 and silicon. Let's see, how do we make these guys? I know you can sand it in a pulverizer. Is 1 for 1? Okay, cool. So if that's the case, then that's awesome. Pulverizer, sand, go. Come on, give me the silicon. Okay, no, you didn't. Sag mill has a 50% chance, but sand in the pulverizer should have given me silicon. Okay, it did. Cool. Then we're good. So then all we need to do is the following.
User joined your channel.
Hi.
Hello. Mr. Tema, how are you?
Not bad. Not
Guess
bad.
what we're going to make?
A pie factory.
You are close. You are so close.
3.14 is included somehow.
I give up.
We're going to make a 64x Nether star generator.
Yep.
Guys,
Actually, we're going to make a couple of them, but...
Axles.
Yes.
Look who's talking. Number 1, it's your mod. Number 2, the king of dupe bugs.
Who never gets blamed for dupe bugs. It's annoying.
So you go in there. You go in the interface. Where's the
It's
port?
all Soren's fault.
You do diamonds and speed upgrades and whatnot. I do concrete and I get just rage.
You get nerfed.
It was like,
And you get a
what
Nerf
is the
gun.
problem, guys?
You did get a Nerf gun, that is true.
Well,
So we need more ender pearls.
That's the new Nerf gun for those of you who haven't seen it.
I'll get out in a second.
Oh, you have a new Nerf gun?
Oh, no, I don't.
I updated the revolver, so it's using a new model now, and we're probably gonna have upgrades for the revolver, so I had to make a new Nerf skin for Historian. So the new
Soren, did you break
revolver's-
something
Where?
in the AE system?
Go on.
It said no crafting CPUs available.
We have 2 at maximum available. Check to see
Where are they?
at the giant flower of channels.
Floweriness?
Yeah. Unless they became unsynced by something.
Probably you.
They're all on.
That's weird.
We're using 32 out of 32.
Yeah, it says no crafting CPUs available. Oh, you know why? Because it's a higher than 4K. What I'm trying to craft is more than 4K.
We can make that, yeah.
I can just make less, I think. If I do 10, would that be good? Hey, what happened? Yes, 10 at a time is doable. Don't worry about it, we're good, Soren. Alright, so I'm going to let those capacitors build up, and then I'm going to plan out, guys, where I want to put what I'm going to do. So we'll be back in a moment. Alright, guys, we're back. I had an idea.
Samuel, there's monsters in there.
What?
Samuel almost walked into that room. He's like, oh, there's monsters.
I'm wondering if I can take him.
You
I wouldn't
probably
recommend the
could.
creepers. So, for safety.
Why do we have so many different channels in
You
here, by
hit
the way,
and run.
Soren?
What?
Why do we have so many different colors? Like, there's lime colors, and then there's blue colors, and there's, like, all these colors. Like, I'm confused.
Where at? Oh, over here?
In this place that I'm in.
I was trying to differentiate the segments.
I see. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, if I place this here... I had a tank of mob essence. I'm just waiting for all those capacitors to cook, and then we'll get on with the plan. But I also want more wither skeletons faster, because I realize if I want a 64x gen, I'm going to need more. So I'm trying to speed up the production of mobs. And my plan is thus. There we go. Sweet. So you should be set to insert mode. Yes, you will insert mop essence. Cool. And then what I could probably do is move this so we don't have to have that. And you can come down here now to go along with this. Awesome. That'll do. And now...
Osio, you're going
As I
low
did
on
that.
power, by the way.
Hello.
Fifth of the way.
Yeah.
Like 1/5 left.
Oh, my sword hit me. I was like, what just hit me? I should probably eat something before I die.
Yes.
Did you fix that thing you broke yet?
Working on it. It's a bug. I can at least confirm that. I'm just gonna route a cable from the main line that's actually on the same network as the fluid and say, hey, use that, because it doesn't want to tell the subnet, I have this much.
I see.
So the storage monitor and the emitter are both lacking in detail, and the terminal's like, well, I can at least go look actively now. So it's
I see.
live.
If you say so.
Yes.
Anything I break is probably getting sucked up by the thing, so.
Also, the channels you're using were not there when we started this endeavor, so
Nice.
something good at least came out of this.
I could try this. I don't know if they'll talk to each other, but we'll find out. I'm about to find out if red alloy wire connects to insulated redstone conduits.
Should be interesting.
It should be an experiment that's worth doing. I need a wrench. Up, in, out. Sure, why not? Strong signal. So this should be running at the moment. Except for the fact that it's out of mob essence, which I'm not. Oh, right, because I need to whack that guy. Mob essence should be going in.
Disaster coming? Uh-oh.
And you should now be stopped. Yes, nice, it works. Alright, we're right back, guys. Alright, guys, we're back, and I'm doing a few things. That and that should be good. Alright guys, we're back. I think I got this working, Soren.
Nice.
You know the lever to the left of the mob farm?
Okay, yeah.
Actually, I don't want to break this block. I want to break this block. Would you be so kind as to flip that lever for me?
Damn. On or off?
Nice. Off.
Okay.
So right now we
I
should
didn't
have
look
4 Wither Skeleton Skull generators going instead of just the 2.
Don't make me color you red. That did nothing. Oh! Okay, that was a delayed knockback, but it didn't damage.
This seems to be working rather well.
Actually, can I see that for a second?
Don't give him anything.
Where are you?
Emma, it's a trip.
Higher.
I'm hiding. You can't find me.
Hiding as a bat, I know.
Yes, I'm a bat. You can't find me. Alright guys, so we've just quadrupled our Wither Skeleton Skull income. Hiding from Soren. He can't find me anywhere. Soren's looking for me. Alright guys, we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back, and I just taught my AE system how to make cryo-fluxducts. They go in the same place as the chest. There it is. So now if I said, hey, make me like 20. Oh, we need more nether quartz. We're missing 2 of them. Cryo fluxducts are a little bit pricey, Dema.
Can't think why.
Nah. It wouldn't be like their infinite power transfer, right? That would be weird.
That would have nothing to do with it.
Also, Dyer, I'm going to change your system a little bit again.
Again?
Again, you should come see this one.
I'm afraid to come see it. Like, what turned into like literally 5 channels is now like 16 different subnetworks, and I don't even know what.
I'm color coding them.
So cryo-stabilized fluxduct goes there, that goes there. Alloy smeltery is cooking up a bunch of quartz glass stuff. Going to help the power along because clearly it needs more help. Nice, nice, nice. It's all working beautifully.
Yay.
It's doing what it should be doing. So it should be one of these 2 is crafting it. There we go. So redstone and snowballs are turning into blizz powder, which is being used to make cryothium dust, which is being used to melt down into the cryo-stabilized stuff. We're also making electrum for the redstone stuff, redstone fluiducts. Awesome. I'm liking everything about it, Soren. It's working pretty well. Gelid cryothium's there, waiting to go. That is cool. Are you done with all the process? I gave this a bunch of sandstone to make niter with. Alright, I just want to watch this for a second, Soren, to make sure it like does what it's supposed to do, but it looks like it has the right amount of redstone to snowballs, so that's a good sign. We have a bunch of gelid cryothium in there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all working pretty nicely.
Nice.
Right? And we should have a bunch of capacitors. So I've got 10 of them now in there, which store 25 million RF each. So that's 250 million RF. Should we just go for an even billion?
Sure. You know, even billions, not much, so we can do it.
Okay. I have to wait for what's currently crafting to finish because there is no crafting CPUs available. Alright, we'll come back and check on this later to make sure it doesn't get stuck. Alright, what did you want to show me, Soren?
So you have an export bus of fluid going to this tank, right?
In theory.
And I questioned a little bit why. We could do
Make it stop.
that.
I could, but I would enjoyed what I had because I had a portable tank there as a buffer.
It is a buffer.
Oh my goodness. If you want to do that, that's fine. That's
It's a
fine.
buffer.
Do whatever you want, Soren.
It's
with
less
your,
of a buffer. Like, oh, goodness.
with your fluid interface and your essence and your stuff and whatnot. That's fine. That's cool. Like, you can do it that way if you want.
the cables.
Okay, that's cool.
That's all.
Like, how is this different, though?
It's not storing 32,000. It's
What?
only storing 10,000.
What?
What?
No, like, how is it different? It's not different. It's the
Conceptually
same.
nothing. Like, the only difference is the amount it can actually store.
Okay, so why?
Instantaneous versus over time, like, what was it, 125 millibuckets per tick? Huh.
Okay, you're the boss. Soren's in charge here, everyone. He has spoken. He has spoken. Fluid interface greater than export bus.
Making it cleaner.
If you want to call it cleaner, that's fine.
Well, I'm looking at all this.
It looks the same to me. All right, how about you designate where a power room is going to be?
Okay.
And I'm going to turn off our sugarcane farm because I'm going to say that we don't need this power gen anymore.
Why do we have torches everywhere?
Because torches make it bright.
They look pretty.
Apparently Dyer doesn't like them on the floor, so I don't know if you'll agree with that. Damn.
Yeah, no, I don't like them on the floor, but it's okay.
Like, not on the machine, especially.
It's better than it being pitch black in here.
Yes.
Cryothium. Nice, we got the 20 cryo-stabilized thingies. And I'm going to make 10 more vibrant capacitors. And we'll be right back. Alright, we won't be right back because I just realized we've run out of time for this episode. So what I'm going to do, I guess, is tell Soren to decide where he wants our power room to be. So Soren, what we should have, in my theory, is the 64x... real quick, Temma, the 64x Nether Star generator doesn't have a larger radius of death, does it? I've never actually made one.
No.
Okay. Does it? Is it
Change
like...
it.
What's that?
Don't you dare.
No,
No,
don't.
I guess it won't matter in a moment.
Is it? It's not going to kill us faster than the regular one, is it? Like 64
I
times
don't believe
faster.
so.
Okay, well, that's good because if it killed us 64 times faster, it would just be instant death anytime we went near it. But what I'm thinking, Soren, is like what would be cool is if you had like this like super like fancy looking lockdown reactor room, right, where just that thing sits, and then we have a capacitor bank outside that'll basically be a billion RF. But like. You're going to want, like, levers and switches to be like, yes, it's safe. No, it's not safe. Like, don't go in there kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Wouldn't that be cool? Like, just like think of it like a nuclear reactor room, but just for this one little Nether Star generator.
So, come here for 1 moment. You're in the right room. Over here.
Okay.
What would you say to the ceiling being the capacitor bank?
Maybe. I
The
mean, that would be cool
entire
with that.
ceiling. And possibly all the way to the ground. Ow.
Well, no, not that much. Like, we're going to need 40 blocks. So, that's a billion.
Okay, so
yeah, it's not
just
that
centering it.
much. It's 200 10 of them is 250 million, so
Okay.
so it's just 40 blocks. It doesn't need to be that big. But what I'm thinking we could also do is there's got to be some block in one of the mods we have that can emit a redstone signal when power is flowing through the cable. Can you think of any at the moment?
Power flowing through the cable?
Yeah. I know RF Tools has one, but we don't have that on the server.
And the only thing I can think of with redstone and power would be the power monitor. And that's probably not what we need.
Well,
I don't really know how much it can do.
we'll figure it out. But we're going to want some way to, like, trigger with a redstone signal when the generator is running. Comparators don't work on them, do they, Temma?
Sorry?
Like
On
comparators?
generators?
On the
I think they do, actually.
generator or on the cable conduit or duct there.
Either. I want a redstone signal when the generator is running so we know that it's on and not safe to go into the room.
No, it's going to know if there's items inside the generator.
It's emitting a redstone signal, but I don't know if that's because of the internal buffer or...
Yeah, I think it does based on the internal buffer.
Is that what it's doing?
That's kind of good because
Probably.
Nether Star is going to be really quick.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess because it's going to be so fast, I think it would be cool to have a like light on when the generator is running kind of deal. But we'll figure it out. I don't know. We'll come up with something next episode. For now, Darryl20 signing off. We will be back next episode for what's hopefully going to be a very cool looking power room. All right, guys, take it easy.